The U.S. military on Saturday carried out its first airdrop of humanitarian aid into Gaza. This eyewitness video shows 2 U.S. military planes flying over the central Gazan city of Deir al-Balah. U.S. officials say more than 38,000 meals were airdropped over southwestern Gaza in a combined effort with Jordan, reaching the northern part of the Strip later in the day. The move comes a day after over 100 Palestinians were killed while scrambling for flour near Gaza City, a violent scene that underlined the growing humanitarian catastrophe after months of Israeli siege. Israel blamed most of the deaths on swarming crowds and said troops only later fired on people, quote, in a limited response after feeling they posed a threat. More than 500,000 people are facing a looming famine. At Kamal Adwan Hospital in northern Gaza, pediatrician Imad Dardona says he cannot help more than half of the babies and children that come into his care because there is not enough food and he has no supplies left. In its latest analysis of the situation, the World Health Organization found that 1 in 6 children in the northern part of the enclave was acutely malnourished. At a United Nations briefing on Friday, a spokesperson said that 4 children died in the hospital overnight. Not far from the hospital, hundreds of people can be seen rushing an aid truck on Saturday in this video obtained by Reuters. Before the conflict, Gaza relied on 500 trucks with supplies entering daily. The UN Palestinian Refugee Agency UNRWA said on Friday that during February, an average of nearly 97 trucks were able to enter Gaza each day, compared with about 150 a day in January. The White House said on Friday that the airdrops would be a sustained effort and that Israel supported the measure, despite being resistant to calls to allow more aid into the Strip. Washington is arming Israel and considers it one of its closest allies in the region. After receiving a portion of airdropped aid on Saturday, this displaced man in Gaza City expressed frustration at receiving help from a country that he says is part of this crime against Gaza. Facing pressure at home and abroad, the Biden administration is also considering shipping aid by sea from Cyprus, according to a U.S. official.